40th teaching class, Agony and Mastering Your Emotions. Earth is a spiritual training school, and only souls who have demonstrated their love and commitment to serve God have earned the privilege to attend this school. Hi, I am Tim Doyle, a student of the Golden Ones. The Golden Ones are co-creator gods who are the administrators of this Earth spiritual training school. All souls are created in the image and likeness of God. Male and female, He created them. The heart of God, the female aspect of God, and the logic of God is the male aspect of God. Within each soul, these female and male aspects of God must be developed and mastered. All God's characteristics are embedded in the soul's light body in their raw form. When a soul comes to earth and trains to become a co-creator God, these raw emotions are activated through life experiences of the soul. The subconscious mind is directly connected to the soul's light body and is also the nerve center in the third chakra. When these raw emotions are activated, the soul has no control over these raw emotions. Some of these raw emotions are anger, afraid, fear, sadness, impatience, panic, distressful. These raw emotions control the actions of the soul. The soul is not in charge of these emotions and have no ideas what life experiences these emotions will cause for the soul. The soul eventually realizes that these emotions need to be controlled. Through time, the soul eventually gains control of these raw emotions and transitions these raw emotions into God feelings. There is a difference between emotions and feelings. Emotions have control over man's life experiences. God feelings are the discipline of these raw emotions. Anger to calmness, afraid to courage, fear to bravery, sadness to happiness, impatience to patience, panic to peace, and distressful to self-control. When the soul does not understand, what the soul does not understand is how these raw emotions become God feelings. The raw emotions are in the soul's light body and subconscious mind of the soul, third chakra, solar plexus. And when the soul comes to earth to train in becoming a co-creator God, these raw emotions are then shared with the soul's subconscious mind. It is the role of the subconscious mind to assist these raw emotions to find a pathway to the brain of the soul where they will be transitioned into God feelings and return to the subconscious mind in the light body as God feelings. For the raw emotion to journey to the brain of the soul, it searches for a pathway. You have hundreds of nerves and billions of neurons in the body. Each raw emotion must find their own correct pathway to the brain. Through life experiences, the raw emotion is activated and starts its journey to the brain, searching for the correct nerve pathway for their particular raw emotion. As the raw emotion searches for the correct pathway and not succeeding in finding the correct pathway for their particular characteristic, it causes an activation of the raw, undisciplined characteristics of the emotion. Psychologists will instruct the soul to perform some sort of physical activity if they believe the onset of a raw emotion is about to be activated, such as hitting a pillow, doing housework, go jogging, go swimming. Taking action like this may delay the expression and the journey of the undisciplined raw emotions from being triggered, but it also delays the journey of the raw emotions from reaching its destiny to the brain. All this action does is delay the progress of the raw emotions from reaching the brain and being converted into a God feeling. What is recommended is to allow the activation of this emotion by going into a meditation state and sit with the energy and allow the activation of the raw emotion. Do nothing and allow the raw emotion to find the correct pathway to the brain. In doing so, the raw emotion will cause a frustrating feeling in the body of the soul as it searches for the correct pathway. Sitting and doing nothing will allow the raw emotion to search for the correct pathway to the brain. This journey by the raw emotion may cause an agony in the body, as the energy of the raw emotions will be frustrated by not finding the correct pathway and creating an agonizing feeling in the body. This agonizing feeling may last as long as 60 minutes. This sounds like a long time, but compared to this short 60 minutes, to many lifetimes where the soul will not be in control of the raw emotions, and the emotions will be in charge of the soul and the future's reality. The Golden Ones have developed a meditation specifically to guide the soul and take in charge of any emotional outbreak. This meditation is on the website and is called Meditation Cure for Emotional Anxiety. The purpose of the meditation is to activate the raw emotion, which appears to be having control over the soul. The soul will sit in a spiritual meditated state, surrounded by their spiritual teachers, and attempt to master the emotion which is causing them difficulties in their daily life. Once this raw, undisciplined emotion reaches the brain and converted into God feeling, the soul will have mastered this raw emotion and any future activations of undisciplined raw emotions. We hope this helps you in understanding the working of raw God characteristics within the soul and how the soul eventually learns to master all the raw characteristics embedded in the soul. Much love in your spiritual training environment, and always remember, you are created in the image and likeness of God. You are co-creator gods. All souls on earth, regardless of their actions, are also in training. There are different levels of soul awareness, so have compassion for the souls less aware. Much love and many blessings. Namaste. Thank you. See all the teachings of the Golden Ones at www.thepathtowoneness.com. Also at YouTube, Timothy Doyle, The Golden Ones. Visit us at Facebook and link it at The Path to Oneness.